What's going on, everybody? This is Afro Think Tank today. All right, we're going to talk about some criminals, some thugs, all right? Some posers, all right? People posing as model citizens, all right? Model citizens. They supposed to be model citizens, all right? But these Indian thugs, all right, just got caught up by the feds. All right, so apparently these Indian people, you know, the ones that always look at us like we are automatic default criminals, apparently they also got criminal gangs and organizations in America doing criminal activity that involve guns, drugs, prostitution, all kind of gang violence. You know, those Indian people that shake their head this way. Yeah, those ones that be looking at you in the store and shit. Those ones that when you walk into a white neighborhood, these Indians will come outside and ask you, what you doing here, boy? Them ones, Yeah, like to pretend and play like they come here and don't do nothing wrong. Look, I always knew Indians, all right, in this society got their own criminal elements. They just as low down and dirty as anybody else. They just as gangster and thugged out and decrepit and low vibrational as anybody else. And you know, since we got a white supremacist administration, right, they don't mind showing it. They don't mind showing the Indian criminal elements of America making my community unsafe, okay? So when I see an Indian, all right, I'm going to have to, maybe I'm going to have to walk across the street because they look kind of dangerous to me, you know what I'm saying? Because of the activities that their people like to participate here in America. But let's go ahead and get to it so we can all be clear about who these supposed model citizens, you know, are doing here in America.
A major federal takedown targeting international crime networks is reaching into Northern California.
International crime network, huh? International?
Federal prosecutors say they've charged dozens of people connected to 3 India-based organized crime groups.
Not one, not two, but three. 3 international crime groups, whole groups of Indians.
This is the CBS 13 News at 10. Here, I'm Madison Keevy. We start with this story of the international bust. It was announced this week. The gang accused of drug trafficking.
Drug trafficking Indian model citizen gangs.
Extortion and violence across California. The operation led to arrests across the world, including in Stockton.
They use acts of violence to legitimize and bolster widespread extortion schemes.
So we got model citizen Indians extorting people in these here United States of these here Americas.
This investigation spanned 3 countries, but federal officials say part of the alleged criminal network was operating here in California.
Criminal Indian gangs in California. Did the DNC and the SA gangs, the Bloods and the Crips, did they know about all this?
The operation, called Hardball, led to 24 arrests worldwide and dozens of search warrants in California. Federal prosecutors say the case targets 3 India-based organized crime groups.
These criminal organizations have engaged in widespread violence.
Indian people, widespread violence in America and all across the world.
Including targeted killings, extortions, and kidnappings.
I bet you was Indian model citizen on Indian model citizen crime. Ridiculous. Killing their own selves.
Investigators say the groups also moved large amounts of illegal drugs across international borders.
Selling illegal drugs.
The organizations have flooded communities around the country with massive quantities of cocaine and methamphetamine.
White people, those Indians are bringing in the drugs, the crime, the murder.
In Northern California, federal agents executed 23 search warrants in the Sacramento area. One of the defendants named in the indictment, 22-year-old Gurlal Singh of Stockton.
That last name sounded criminal. It makes sense now.
Prosecutors allege Singh was part of the Bhagwan Puriya criminal enterprise. In related developments to this operation, an FBI warning for an activist in Sacramento. A Sikh advocacy group says the FBI warned a Sacramento-based Khalistan referendum organizer there was an active and credible threat to his life from one of these criminal networks. Now, in 2024, we reported on a man shot at in Yolo County near Woodlands. He told us then he believed he was targeted by a criminal enterprise based in India for being an activist. But still, the FBI has not confirmed that shooting was linked to these operations.
Well, goddamn, it turns out you goddamn model citizens Indians are just as fucked up as everybody else. Who would have goddamn thought? Shit. Anyway, you guys tell me what you think in the comment section. This Afro Think Tank, learn something, teach something. I'm out.
You search for your enemies in the darkness. Yet your greatest enemy has always been staring you back in the mirror. Your fear, your doubt, your weakness. I don't need to defeat you. In the end, you will defeat yourself. And that is why I have already won.
Free Sudan! Boycott diamonds and gold! Free Sudan! Boycott diamonds and gold! We most definitely cannot forget about the people of Sudan!
Thanks for watching Afro Think Tank. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And follow me on Substack and Patreon for more content. Remember, it's Pan-Africanism or nothing.